Hey, this is Matt from LeetStreet Boys here in Greenwich Village with...
Nathaniel Soria, and I am the animator for LeetStreet Boys.
We are here today to talk about the release of the upcoming music video for the song Cosplay Girlfriend, which is going to be out this Friday.
Yep, that's exactly it. When did we start? When did we start on that?
May.
In May. So it's been kind of a few months ongoing project that we've been working on together. Which is like this is our second or our third, I guess, biggest animation production. So I started with Matt here working on Yuri, the Only One, which he found me through DeviantArt, and that's how we got to know each other. And then from that we went on to Guitar Hero. And since then I did like a small one, like a really short one, and then after that this is the third biggest one that we're doing together.
For sure.
Yeah. This one, we're kind of diving into the cosplay world, and which I've always been a fan of. One, because I think cosplay girls are awesome, and two, I actually used to do cosplaying when I was younger over at Otakon. So there's kind of a lot of cosplay love that's going on in this one. And then also, I think there's a love story. It's kind of a little different to some of the other ones that we've done in the past. And it's kind of a little bit more in a real-world setting, so which I think is a little unique to the other previous videos that we've done as well. And then also, I guess stylistically, we're kind of approaching a new style, which is a little more flat graphic. I think it's kind of like reminiscent of, you know, your what do you call it? Like, I guess I'm trying to think. What's his name? I totally blanked out.
Yeah, go for it.
I know, you go for it. You go for it.
Well, I mean, I basically tried to stay really hands-off with this video. I basically built a team with Nate as the animation lead, obviously, and then Jeffrey Golden is the writer, my friend Colby doing post-production, and Aaron Nagy, who's my illustrator. And basically, I tried to stay as hands-off as possible and give them as much, you know, creative control as I could, and just let them do what they want to do, since I think they're all really talented, and you know, I believe strongly in the quality of their work.
Yeah.
And you know, I kind of was like the overhead, make sure things stay on schedule, and make sure nothing, you know, really problematic happens. You know, I you know, probably vetoed a few ideas I didn't like, but I really tried to stay hands off and let Nate and the others, you know, do what they do best.
And it was a really good team. Even though we all had our set roles, I think everybody in the team kind of brought something to the table, like as far as the story goes, as far as like ideas go. You know, everybody was kind of, it was a nice open platform, and everybody had like minds in it. So we all kind of really gave an effort to make this you know, as unique and fun as possible and enjoyable for all of us to be working on.
When I wrote the song, I have a lot of friends that are cosplayers, and you know, I've been around them and their relationships, and obviously, certainly, you know, stuff from my real life has been an influence. In terms of the music, I used to listen to a lot of punk when I was in high school, and I guess the song that kind of inspired it was, if you've heard Punk Rock Girl by the Dead Milkman. It's a funny story about this, you know, guy who meets this punk rock girl, and they go to the mall and have crazy adventures, and they take her to his parents' house, and her parents freak out because it's like this, you know, scary punk guy that they don't want their daughter to be around, and just kind of the idea that, you know, I guess cosplayers, I think, are a little bit creative and a little bit rebellious too, and kind of wanted to bring some of that punk attitude to the cosplay, you know, community. And basically just you know, tell a story about, you know, people I know and people like the people I know, and that I think anime fans are going to be able to relate to.
So yeah, with this one in particular, right before Matt contacted me to do Cosplay Girlfriend, I actually got commissioned to do My Little Pony art for a brony. And so, and so I was, at the time, I guess before that too, I mean, I've done a lot of children's artwork for various sorts of companies. So I used Adobe Illustrator to illustrate, and I used it for that. And I guess I was realizing, oh, a lot of the things that they do in this animation are very reminiscent to like how I illustrate. So I just kind of translated that into character form. So there's other animations that are very similar in style that are out there as well, like Total Drama. I think it's called Total Drama Island or whatever, something like that, and that are kind of taking on that flat graphic style. But aside from that, I guess a lot of my influences do come from anime, so it's still got like a hint of that anime flavor as well. And yeah, that's probably about it.
Cosplay Girlfriend will be released Black Friday, which is the 23rd, which is Friday of this week, so very, very soon. Check it out on YouTube and on LeetStreetBoys.com, www.LeetStreetBoys.com with ease. We're also going to be offering a special holiday promotion of selling all 3 albums, the self-titled LeetStreet Boys album, Otaku Hearts, which this album is on, and our most recent album, Legends, which just came out, at the bundled price of $30 for all 3 with no shipping. So if you looking for a great gift for an anime fan for the holidays, then I urge you to check that out. And then obviously the songs are going to be on iTunes and other digital stores as well.
And I think also it's good to mention that Erin is your illustrator for LeetStreet Boys, so
yeah.
She did the backgrounds on this animation, and she does an online comic on there. So definitely keep looking at LeetStreetBoys.com for the comic and future updates on music and stuff, because Matt here is always working on stuff, and that world is always growing.
Absolutely. All right, well, thanks to the Awesome Cave for this interview, and we really appreciate it, and we hope you enjoyed the music video for Cosplay Girlfriend.
Yay, cosplayers.